Well, hello, everybody. My name is Sarah, and this is Pearls of Wisdom and Food with Clean Intermittent Fasting and OMAD. If you're new to this program or new to this lifestyle of eating, welcome. I'm an older woman who has been practicing this for a number of years and will never, ever give it up unless I'm under some medical care where I don't have any say in the matter. Oh no. Anyway, I love food, and I love real food. Um I love all the things, lots of veggies. I love creative little very simple recipes just to have fun with what it is that I eat. I love watching videos about ultra processed foods and the dangers of them. I love to watch videos of other people, podcasts of other people that do like I do, and I learn so much from them. I watch Hungry Girl or I read Hungry Girl, Lisa Lillen, and she does a lot of new products out, which are mostly ultra processed foods and just recipes that I just would never eat, but they do pique my curiosity. I'm the sort of person that can eat the same thing 2 or 3 days in a row and not get like, okay, enough. Example, I bought one of those open nature chickens. It was $11 at my store, a rotisserie chicken. So it's the least, the better bad choice, I should say, of all the different rotisserie chickens that are offered there. And I thought I'd just treat myself to it because there's so many different things you can do with the chicken. Chicken isn't my favorite meat. I've kind of come down to I just like a little bit of meat with my OMAD. I'm so veggie laden and cottage cheese. Um, I'm such a cottage cheese enthusiast. So anyway, I bought this open nature rotisserie chicken, and so I've had it with Brussels sprouts and cauliflower with the salad on the side. I've had it as a taco salad with chicken and cottage cheese mixed with taco seasoning and the cottage cheese, and then kind of heat it up and put on my bed of little gems and organic romaine lettuce and cilantro. To me, cilantro is an intoxicating scent. I love fresh cilantro when the produce man is, putting it up for the day. Oh my goodness, he slicing off the ends and it just is so fragrant. I just love it. I'd like a car freshener that smells like cilantro. So anyway, I assembled this taco salad for later today, and it's this beautiful, I think it's like depression glass color green with all the lettuces and the cilantro. And on one side, I will put guacamole, and the other side, I got a habanero salsa. So it looks like that might be the hottest of the hot, which I love, can't get enough of. And on the top, I will gently heat up the cottage cheese and chicken with the taco salad, with the taco seasoning, and then I will plop it on top. Some people have it just like that with the salsa and the sour cream being the wet part of the salad. I still add extra virgin olive oil. Yes, I do. So then I will have that for my OMAD today, which will happen a little afternoon. It's a day off today, so I'm going to be busy doing things. And I have solar panels going on the roof today, so that will be exciting. They did the new roof as a gift because they got a grant, which was great. And so I'm looking forward to that, just doing what I can. And maybe if it's not raining or inclement, I will do some more rail on the deck, rail painting. It's a little project. It's taking a while, but I like it. I have the patience for maybe 1 hour. But to me, I'm watching post by post slowly get done. But back to food, our favorite subject. After I have this, so then I've probably got. I think I'm just going to heat up the carcass with the meat on it in kind of a fun way, and have that with a Yukon baked potato and a salad on the side. In my salad these days, because it's always evolving, I will have some baby arugula from Olivia, and they have a new baby arugula and baby spinach from Olivia. So I probably will have that, and I put a hunk on the bottom. I put some feta cheese. I love as well organic broccoli coleslaw that I get from Whole Foods that I put on top of that. Some chopped broccoli, craisins. I love my craisins. And on the top will be some organic romaine lettuce, probably with some little gems. That usually completes the salad. Oh no, some chopped red cabbage, my other favorite veggie. And then I put on that the juice of half a lemon and extra virgin olive oil and some Bragg's vinaigrette organic dressing. I'm heavy veggies all the time, and so that goes with my entrees. But today will be just the taco salad. I might even have a ciabatta roll with it. I know, I know. Well, I do like a little bread. Yeah, I missed it. So for my dessert, I'm having some organic green grapes. I had a one of those the tubs of organic red grapes and washed them and had like a little bunch every single day until they were gone, and then the green grapes were available, so I'm trying them. Hey, you thought I didn't have a life? I'm a lover of cauliflower. It has so many uses. The one thing I haven't done that I see all the time on YouTube is where they slice it into cauliflower steaks. I tried to one day, and it was not like YouTube. This guy had a good head, I guess, because mine crumbled. I had cauliflower crumbles. And then they brush it with like olive oil. I would probably use avocado oil and a lot of spices, maybe some Parmesan cheese grated on top of it, and they roast it. I think they do both sides, so they don't do the Parmesan cheese till the final thing for the topping. And that looks delicious as well. So you cut it and eat it like a steak. That's my wheelhouse type of thing. So I've got a class reunion coming up. It's next Saturday. I've got the dress. I got that. So I'm excited about that. And I'll get my nails done so they'll be kind of fresh. And I'm looking forward to it. So I was in the store, doing what I do as being a shopper. And there was this man, and he was buying A&W root beer. And I don't know why I started this conversation. It's just one of those, it was supposed to be things. So anyway, he was pulling out a 12-pack of A&W root beer. And I had a flashback to growing up in one town here on the Cape, and they had an A&W root beer place where you'd pull in and they'd come out. I'm not sure if they had roller skates. I think they might have. And they put this tray on your window. You put your window down a certain way and they put the tray on, and you'd get this frozen like beer mug, and it'd be filled with the A&W root beer. And of course, little foodie that I was, I probably got a cheeseburger and french fries. That was my standard fare for so many years. So anyway, I don't know why. I said to him, "Do you remember that A&W place where they used to?" He said, "Yeah, I grew up in that town." I said, "So did I." And so we started talking about just the town and the things that have disappeared, because as you know, in every town, the old places, if you're my age, which is 74, There are a lot of places don't exist anymore. And he said, yeah, in fact, I'm going to my class reunion on Saturday. And I went, so am I. So anyway, I somehow must have missed him, even though his best buddies were my best buddies. So maybe we did meet over the years, but what a small town, small world story. It was so much fun to just throw out a name and hear what he said about it. So I'm looking forward to that. And of course, if any of you are like me, nothing like a wedding, a class reunion, a date with a new guy, all of those sort of things, you know, produce the anxiety of like my body, the stuff, the body underneath these clothes, you know, do I want to, of course, we all want to be, skinny and read thin, but, hello, that's not happening. So, anyway, it's just funny with a little bit of the anxiety. The dress fits fine. I don't really worry about it too much. I have my one meal a day. The meal is being served later than I'm used to eating, so I'll probably have my substantial salad at 1 o'clock the way that I do, and then partake in the rest of the meal. I'm not going to sit there and not eat. I guess it's chicken parm. So it'll be fun to be with all these people, and getting comfortable with my body the size that it is. I don't weigh myself anymore, so I have no idea what I weigh. I just know that sizes continue to fit, the jeans, the tell-all, continue to fit. And so I'm good with that. And so anyway, I'm kind of excited. And, taking care of yourself as you get older, it, it pays off. I think it pays off if you start to do it at a younger age and the time that comes along with it. I've never been a makeup person. I've never been a fancy cream. They've never nabbed me at Macy's and I walk out with $280 worth of a system for skincare. I don't do that. I use just like regular products. I use, what is it, CeraVe? Something like that for a facial cleanser. I use Seabreeze every few days because it's kind of drying. I use Revlon Vitalift. It's a dark cranberry glass jar with a silver top. I use that. And I use Just Nutritive. Have any of you discovered that company? It's kind of an all-natural company, not an organic sort of company, but they do make their jars of things from scratch. I've got their hair products and I've got a couple of skin products, and I do like them. I don't have the system, just like body lotion, face lotion, things like that. And so I just do that, and you see my hair the way it is. I wear it every day this way. I laugh when I think I was a bottle blonde for like 50 years of coloring my hair. I'm lucky I still have it, right? So, anyway, I just continue to do my food plan the way that it is. I have my OMAD. I look forward to it. During the rest of the day when I wake up, I'm an early riser, so I can do things like this with my video. I will have my Just Black coffee. Today I'm featuring Pike Place by Starbucks, and it's been on sale, so I've been able to do a little of my usual, hoarding, buying a bag with a paycheck sort of thing. So I've got a nice buildup. I buy the whole beans. I've got a nice sturdy grinder. Love to do that. And so I love my strong black coffee in my little cup. And I just drink that. I have my water, my hydrogen water comes in that glass bottle. I talk about this every week. You press the bottom, you can see the little bubbles come up. I don't know if it's benefiting me in any way. I just keep doing it. I'll have 4 of those. And I do look forward to my meal. I'm not on the struggle bus with wanting to eat during that fasting time. So the whole time, like today I got up at 2:30ish. And so, I'm fasting all the way until I get done with work at noon, I come home, feed the cats, feed my body. That's it. Legs up, waitress legs go up. And so that whole time, I do my work. I'm an active physical in-store shopper, and so I can't imagine eating and then working anymore. I mean, I probably did for years, right? We'd have lunch. I don't know if you remember, but my Weight Watcher lunches that I'd bring to my office job, those were the days. So I love working fasted. It's the only thing I know today. It's my normal. It's my everyday. And so if you're trying to get to this place of like being able to fast, if you want it, it just slowly happens. My suggestion always is that if you're having 2 meals a day, say breakfast and then a heartier later day, is to push the hours that you have those 2 meals closer and closer together so you end up with just one meal. And when I eat, it is substantial. And when I eat, it takes like 90 minutes to have my salad and whatever the side dish is. And then I have my, and then I will have something like, sometimes I have like the little Good Culture cottage cheeses. They have a pineapple and a strawberry with chia seeds. I like those too. I get them at Whole Foods. I will be replenishing them. They just say enough. They do have added sugars. You can get the 2% ones. My store sells the 2% ones, and I think they have stevia instead of sugar. But Good Culture is the best. Unfortunately, Good Culture is $2 more per tub than Daisy. I use Daisy. I use the low-fat version in a lot of my entrees as well as my dessert sort of things. And today the Daisy cottage cheese is going with the rotisserie chicken and the taco seasoning for my taco salad. It's also in my little peanut butter mousse dish, which is Fage 0% yogurt, the Daisy 2% yogurt, one almost like 3/4 of the scoop of PB Fit. I have the one that doesn't have any sugar in it. And then I put a little monk fruit sweetener in it. I have both the granulated and the powdered. There's no difference except in, looking at one's powdered, one's granular, same taste. And I put a little bit of that into the mousse. I put it in my food processor and make like this mixed mousse. It's divine, cottage cheese, Fage yogurt, PB Fit, a little bit of sweetener. And then I put it on 5 of my tiny little chocolate. They're like Kodiak, except they're from Trader Joe's. And I have some Kodiak cinnamon graham ones, and I want to get some regular graham ones just for the base of it. And I can do all kinds of things with that mousse. I can make it chocolate with my chocolate powder. I can make it vanilla with vanilla extract, and maybe a little vanilla yogurt instead of just the plain, but I have more Fage than I do have flavored ones. I've got a lemon flavored one, so I could make a lemon mousse with the squeeze of a lemon along with some lemon yogurt. It is sweetened, so I want to mix it with more cottage cheese, so it's less. Their idea sweet is like way overkill, if you know what I mean, with these yogurts. I have customers that will order like 20 Yoplait, and I'm like gagging at the ingredients. It's like it really is not like the yogurt that I'm thinking of. I'm much more of the tart, tangy yogurt, still even used as a dessert. I just gravitate that way. I don't want to entertain the sweet tooth too much. So when I have the peanut butter mousse or I have the lemon mousse or the chocolate mousse, it's really just the hint of a flavor. It's not this solid, sweetener. Like when I put the scoop of the chocolate powder into the cottage cheese and yogurt, I don't put a lot of sweetener. It's not like a sweet, sickly, you know, like chocolate ice cream type thing. It's the idea of, and it's plenty chocolatey. It's just like dark chocolate is less sweet, right? So it's that same sort of thing. But I try to keep the ingredients that I have in my fridge and my pantry as singular as they can be. So when I do combine them for one of my silly little concoctions, I know what's in it, you know. But like I say, I'm not a saint. I do have a bread product and it's white every now and then, the ciabatta rolls sort of thing. Sometimes I'll have like a muffin. Can you imagine? I'll grill it. I do use butter on my starch products. I love my Yukon potatoes with my Danish creamery butter and sour cream. I do I do like a sweet potato as well. I'm If I have like a pork chop or a pub burger, which our store sells, I will cook it in like coconut oil and butter combined in my hex clad high rise pan so I don't have to clean the whole top of the oven. I'm the sort that when I look at an item and I think of the cleanup, sometimes that stops me. So I'm very, very simple in what I choose to eat. When I have my taco salad, that's probably the most wild ingredient is like the salsa. Otherwise, I love my simple, you've heard my salads. Usually it's feta cheese and craisins. Sometimes it's blue cheese and craisins. Sometimes I put a scoop of the cottage cheese into the salad. I know that having the extra protein that I've been doing since I've become this like cottage cheese Connie, I probably am getting good protein, so I'm satiated. And I would buy the full fat Daisy, but I just buy the lower fat one because I figure I'm getting fat in butter, fat in the animal protein, and fat like if I cook like an omelet with cooking it in butter, adding some cheese, adding some protein to that. So I keep my meals very basic. I have an extended menu, I guess, but I'm I love what I love, and so I keep going in runs. So I will be making the cottage cheese pizza crust. To me, it's divine. I have some O Organics pizza sauce that I put on it. Then I put the cheeses on it. Then I've got some chorizo, I've got some pepperoni. Sometimes I put scrambled burger. I've got peppers. I like to put some mini organic peppers on it. I do put avocado on it so when it cooks, it doesn't, like the crust doesn't burn too much. I cook the crust first. So I have like a simple little food style. I'm only cooking for myself, so I don't mind leftovers and I don't mind my wacky concoctions. To me, they're my normal. And so I hope that, as you fine tune, always tweak what you're having, you are getting towards the goal of what works for you. The goal of, if you wanted to lose weight or firm up what you've got or just get the crazies out of your head. And the more that I have these things, the less my cravings come up for the junk, the cookies, the crackers, the chips, the processed meats, the, things that just were part of my food plan before. Like excuse me, when somebody has like a microwave popcorn, I look longingly at it. And I remember those days when I'd eat the whole bag as well as other foods. And it's like, oh, yeah, I kind of miss it, but where would it fit? I can't eat a bag of popcorn and then have my OMAD. And I can't eat a bag of popcorn and call it my OMAD because I think it would set me up because, there's no really nutrition to any of that. So I try to just play it as whole food as I can. It works for me. I have little We talked about this the last time, smaller, perhaps prepping equipment, because I don't know why, but to me it's like more manageable. My little food processor I love. I just got it from Hamilton Beach, $20 from Amazon. And I'm using that little baby all the time for my concoctions, especially the cottage cheese and the yogurt. And when I watch people, like the pizza crust, when I add the Parmesan cheese and the egg as well, there it all is. And just put it onto the parchment paper and make my pizza crust. So I keep it simple and I keep it as real as I can with the ingredients. And I do read labels still. The reason I buy the Daisy, because I can't afford like this Good Culture $2 more right at this moment. I read the ingredients. And when you read ingredients of other things, like around here it's Hood, when I read the ingredients of the cottage cheese, it's like, can you put more poison in it? And these people buy it thinking, oh, this is so healthy for me. Maybe there are some benefits even from those that are like loaded with chemical things and chemical flavors and junk. But I try to keep the ingredient like cottage cheese to the cottage cheese with the enzymes and the salt, just like that. There. Same thing with the yogurt. Anyway, it's time for me to go. This has been almost a half hour. So if you finished your coffee like I have, I couldn't pause you and go get more, but you could. Lucky you guys. I'm so glad you're here. I love to hear from you, especially if you're older and you've been through the whole gamut of food plans over the years. They're almost funny, right? It's almost like a review of like the golden oldie days of like what we did, thinking, here's the cure. So I am satiated and satisfied and at peace with all of the food products that I use now, and I hope that you are too. Thanks so much for listening. This has been Sarah Pearls of Wisdom in Food with Clean Intermittent Fasting and my beloved OMAD. I'll see you later. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye for now.